Hi, my name is Amit, and I am the operations manager at FleetSpark. I have worked in trucking for over 10 years, and I'm here today to explain the sector at its most basic level. In this video, you'll understand what trucking is, how it works inside the U.S. supply chain, who the major players are, and why it's easy to enter, but harder to run profitably. And if you're planning to start as an owner-operator and you're trying to figure out equipment funding, FleetSpark helps match your plan to realistic lender requirements. Now, let's define trucking precisely. Trucking is the road-based logistics system that moves physical goods through the U.S. economy. It's the operating system that makes the supply chain work in real life, under constraints like time, fuel, equipment, labor, compliance rules, and liability. The trucking industry is both the market and the operating system for for-hire and private freight movement by truck. It is composed of companies, people, and infrastructures required to move goods safely, on time, and profitably. Trucking matters because the economy runs on movement. Goods don't appear where they're needed. They move through a chain of nodes such as ports, rail terminals, factories, warehouses, and distribution centers, and trucking is what links those nodes into a working system. There are three essential functions trucking performs. First, first-mile movement, where trucks move goods from their origin to processing facilities. Second, intermodal connection, where trucks transfer freight between modes. This node-to-node connectivity is a big reason trucking is indispensable in a multimodal freight system. Third, last-mile delivery, where trucks deliver goods from warehouses and distribution centers to stores, job sites, hospitals, and homes, all locations where freight becomes usable inventory. Trucking is usually reduced to drivers and trucks, when in reality it is an economic ecosystem where freight, equipment, capital, risk, and compliance intersect. Trucking provides the reach and flexibility required by modern commerce. Its many actors solve one or more of three problems, which are price, timing, and risk. Shippers are the companies that produce, own, or sell goods and need them moved. They create demand and influence rates through what they're willing to pay for service and reliability. Carriers are the trucking businesses legally responsible for hauling freight. They decide what freight to move based on price versus costs, such as fuel, maintenance, labor, insurance, and equipment. Freight brokers are intermediaries who work to negotiate prices and fill trucks. Lenders provide capital to acquire trucks and trailers. They price credit risk and affect a carrier's cost structure and survivability. Dispatchers coordinate load assignments and drive equipment utilization, which is essential to carriers. Drivers execute the move inside real-world constraints like traffic, weather, dock delays, and equipment issues. Receivers are where freight is delivered and unloaded. Insurers are risk gatekeepers. They price liability and operational risk and often determines whether a carrier can operate, what freight it can haul, and at what cost. Finally, financing brokers help carriers access equipment funding by matching them with appropriate lenders. This is where we fit. FleetSpark is an equipment financing broker. We help structure deals based on credit, equipment, and operating plans. We also assist clients with business plan development, bookkeeping, and cash flow analysis. The trucking industry is one of the most fragmented markets in the economy. Its low barriers to entry make it very accessible on the one hand, but brutally competitive on the other. The many carriers on the market create price pressure, and when demand shifts, rates swing fast, creating a market with high volatility. We can thus conclude that trucking is easy to enter, but hard to run profitably. For company drivers, pay varies widely by segment, experience, and employer type. For owner-operators, pay varies according to profit, which comes from clean operations and is deeply tied to operational optimization. If you are looking to launch your business in trucking, FleetSpark can help you start from zero and successfully scale your business. We do business planning, financing options, bookkeeping, and cash flow management. Contact us through the link below.